Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for November 29th and 30th, December 1st and 2nd. That is Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I'm using my Radley Valentine decks. These two seem to have connected for this week again. So this is my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and this will be my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will also use my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. This will be for the main readings. Now, I am feeling kind of a connection again between my Osha Zen Tarot cards and my Rider Waite Tarot card. So I'm going to use that for my introduction. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. Whatever the message is that comes through, I really try to get out of the way, okay, and just let it come through. And the best thing I can do is just when it doesn't make any sense to me, because I know it'll make sense to someone out there. Okay, so we do have a new moon coming up December 4th. It will be in Sagittarius. The interesting thing, so there is an adventurous, playful side about Sagittarius. So that, remember, full moon to new moon as it's getting smaller is waning. That's when we get rid of things. New moon to full moon as it's getting bigger, it is waxing. That's when we grab on and hold and request things. The new moon is a great time to start a new cycle. But the thing about this new moon is that it's also a time where this will be at a solar eclipse. And we've been having a lot of eclipses. We are still going in, we still have a lot of energies going on with these eclipses. I feel that the new moon is going to have a lot of resolutions that's going to surprise people. Except I do think that for you, I think the people that follow, that subscribe, I think that you have been in such a transformation as it is that I don't think it will be quite as surprising for you. Okay? But I do, again, I feel like we're going to have some surprises around that new moon, but I do feel resolutions around that new moon. Okay, now, my Osha Zen Tarot cards are usually what I call my advice cards, but let's see what we have here for this week. This is just an overview on what's going on in the world. I'll do the individual signs following all of this. And if you've noticed, I have been posting the introduction alone also, because I know some people want to just go past this when they're on their signs, and sometimes you might want to go back and just do the introduction. So here we go. First card. Okay, inner voice. Now, this has a really strong connection to the High Priestess. This is a 2. 2 has some crossroads, some decisions. Where am I going? It also has a connection with it's coupling, it's joining together. Now, we do have this moon energy all around. There is this, and again, we are coming to that new moon. There's also harmony, and there also has a sense of peace about this. Now, does that mean that that's going to be going on in the world? Not always, but I do feel that we will enter into this time with this sense of peace. We are still going through a lot of solar flares. We still are going through a lot of disruptions in the world around us, but I feel like we have a connection, and that if we use that connection, we will have that intuition that will grow, and it will also help us to know what is going on around us. So, again, High Priestess energy. Number 2, coupling, harmony. It also has, I think, what is that? We have our dolphins there. We have the new moon, and there's a general peace to this card. Okay, but it's also listen to your intuition. Your intuition is there to help protect you and help guide you also. Next card. Here we go. Creative. So now we have a 3. So we have a 2, we have a 3. And it's interesting because these two would be considered major arcana in this deck. The 3, remember, has a lot of power to it, the power of 3. So you say something 3 times, you do something 3 times. There's a lot of expressatory power in 3. So it can be big. Now there's also a lot of creativity. There's also a lot of celebration with this. We also have, I mean, I'm not going to say, I think this is the new moon again. So we are getting ready. This would also be considered the Empress. The Empress to me is the divine feminine energy that we have of the universe. And this has a lot of growth. The new moon is a time to start new projects. And so this, we're heading into that new moon. This isn't quite there, but this is telling us to prepare for this new moon energy. There is also, like I said, a solar eclipse here, and things are going to pop, things are going to move. The thing I like about both these cards is that they're both very calm, very peaceful, very loving energies. Next card. And it's interesting here now. We have a 3, 4, we have a 2, 3, and now we have a 4. Remember, the numbers do have some power to it. They do send our messages. Many of us feel, many of us hear this or see the synchronicity of numbers. Many of us do. The 222s, the 333s, the 555s, the 777s. So we do have some numbers here. So I would again put them into the gematria, put them into your search browser, 2, 3, 4 angel numbers, see what pops up. Sometimes the numbers are mirrored and they want to speak to you, so 4, 3, 2. Participation, this is basically joining in. This is also sending our energies and our light energies. Remember, a lot of, I've talked to you, many of you, that we come here to help to expand our light. We're here, we join together because we are light workers, because we are the ones that are helping to counter a lot of the darkness, a lot of the darker energies that try to come against us. And usually, you're doing a good job when you're facing adversity. There's that little whatever, I know I'm doing something right, I got the devil so uptight. So the more you face adversity, the more you're doing a good job. Now, I know that's not easy. I know that's not easy at all, but it is something that when I know it's like, okay, I must be on the right path because I'm facing so many blocks ahead of me. So, you need to know that you're doing that, and you just have to keep shining brighter. Now, sometimes it means that you need to stop a little bit, but you need to still shine bright, okay? Thoughts, words, heart, positive. Okay, let's go on. So participation is we are part of a bigger thing together, but we also have to join together, and I would say this week we have to make our connection together stronger. We also have to make our, we have to burn our light brighter, okay? Okay, so let's see what we have here with my Rider Waite tarot cards, my traditional. So this is really interesting. Again, these are more my advice cards. So take it, like I said, take what resonates, leave the rest. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what we have here now. Page of Pentacles. Now, you know that the court cards have an underlying energies, each one of them. So the page in itself has the pentacle energy. So this is pentacle. This is earth energy. This is starting new jobs, new missions, new directions, a new calling, a new way to create money. It could also be that what you have been called to do, now the money will be coming in. Pages are very optimistic. Pages feel very energetic, and they believe that they can do anything. So the Page of Pentacles is generally about a new job, a new career, a new course of action, a new pathway that does help to create or make a living. Pentacles is earth energy. That is our Virgo, our Capricorn. We have a lot of Capricorn still here. And it's also our Taurus. So it has to do with your money, your job, your career. Also, the Page of Pentacles does bring about a new pathway. Okay, let's see here now. Next card. Judgment. Now, we have 2 10s here. 10s are transition, 1. New beginnings. 0 is God source energy, but this is also a 20. 20, you can bring it back down to that 2, and then again we have, that connection, that harmony. This is Judgment, Major Arcana. So now, right now, we have 3 Major Arcanas here. Judgment does bring about a new beginning, a new start. It does bring about also judgment. It says something has to be judged, something has to be weighed, something has to be decided upon also. Now, judgment does not have to be a negative. In many of my cards, this is also heralds brand new beginnings. And a lot of this has karmic energy. And I always think of the Empress as a karmic messenger. So, next card. Now we have that 2 again. So 2 seem to be very, very important here. Basically really, really, really take a look at that. The 2 of Cups is an emotional, Cups is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, very emotional, very committed. There's a lot of harmony with this. There's a lot of decisions. It's funny that we would start with the inner voice where I was talking more about harmony, and coming together and coupling, which, a lot of times I don't say that. And then we come to the 2 of Cups, which does have a togetherness to it, does have decisions. Where am I going to go? But there is also some harmony energy with this too. So we've got a very, I think that this week is leading up to something that will, again, that new moon with the solar eclipse. I do think that we're going to have some answers. We're going to have some resolutions. We're going to have some, some things, kind of just some good old, what the heck is going on type of energy. And we're going to have some answers. Okay. But at the same time, we need to get ourselves prepared for what that is. Now, is it all the answers? Oh, heck no. Heck no. But is it a little bit of an answer? I think we could be hearing I think that we're going to be learning something, and I think there's going to be some resolutions happening. Okay? Okay. Remember, with the new moon, again, with these eclipses, I would go 3 days before to 3 days after in my requesting type of energy. Okay, so interesting energies here, interesting cards. Let's get our thoughts, words positive, and then let's start our readings now. Hello, my Cancers, and how are you today? Well, let's see what we've got going on. While I am shuffling, take a minute, take a moment. Please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell, notifications. Keep me on air. Okay, thank you. Let's see what we have here for my lovely, lovely Cancers. Okay, here we are, here we are. 1, 2, and 3. And first card is reversed. Strong stuff. The 4 of Ariel. Okay, 4 of Ariel. 4s have stability. 4 has some leadership. 4 has organization. Ariel is our Pentacles, earth energy. It is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I talked about what that is in the beginning, the introduction. So it has a lot to do with your career, your home, your work, your job, how you make your money. There is this thing, there is this reciprocity with the 4 of Ariel. There is this watching your money, but at the same time paying off your bills with the 4 of Ariel. I do know that there's some Cancers out there that they're wanting to make sure that their finances are getting into more of an even keel. So the 4 of Ariel, I do have that type of energy. So it's kind of like you're looking at your finances. It's also you making sure that you're paying your bills correctly and you're paying what is owed to others. So this could mean that a bill that you did not know that has not appeared yet comes in through the mail or comes in through another source, and you're all of a sudden like, okay, this is where I need to go. This is what I need to pay this time around. But I do feel like this does bring about more stability for my Cancers in the money situation. I do feel more stability with this. Now, it's not the 6 of Ariel, which has the scales. I do feel like there should be a sense of security and a kind of like And again, I know I talked about the new moon and that there's going to be a lot of resolutions and answers. I do feel like there's some answers that are come with your bills or come with your with money owed. Okay? Okay, here we are. When you give, you also receive, being resistant to change in extremes in how you save or spend money. Now that always means to me, well, it doesn't always, but this time around, it does say look at your budget. Look at your budget a little bit more carefully. Next card is the Two of Ariel. So this is balancing. This is having a balance. Okay, remember, it's not the Six of Ariel, which I talked about the scales, but the Two of Ariel brings about a balance. This is you coming into balance. And all I can do is just keep saying you're coming into a balance. Okay? So it's very important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. I kind of feel like for my Cancers that it's like, like you've been too much. Again, I keep getting the scales, and it's just kind of like, like here, and you need to take care of this business also. You need to take care of this. It's like your scales are a little out of balance, and this is the business you haven't really been taking care of. And it's not that you have to give up on this. It's just you have to bring it into balance. Anyway, let's see what this last card is. Decision. Now, decision card. Okay, so we have a 4-2-1-5, 5-1-2-4. Could be that too. The 1-5, 1 or a 10, 1 new beginning, 10's transition. 5 is all about changes, 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 changes. Decision. I feel like you're going to confront someone here. This is Archangel Jophiel. I feel like there's going to be kind of a confrontation with something or someone you've been afraid of, been worried about. But the thing is, you've got a lot of strength, and you've got a lot of your own. You've got the facts. Just take some breaths during this time, because the decision card is also the devil card in the traditional Waite Rider, and a lot of times that's about fears, worries. I feel like this is a time for you to confront some of your deeper fears, and that, but again, this actually brings about a lot more stability and makes it so that you feel more comfortable about this confrontation. Okay, wherever that's going about. Release yourself from that which holds you back. Remember, I talk about the full moon to the new moon is about releasing, okay, and relinquishing. A need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So you've got some interesting stuff. In one way, there's this energies that with your money, that it does feel like it's more positive with your money. You do need to balance your input and your output with your money, but yet at the same, and there is some people that you need to, bills, not people, but bills, or there is some debts that need to be paid off, but that I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I don't see you having a problem with that, but the decision is kind of like you're facing a situation that in the past has made you want to run. But in this case, I do feel like you're going to be that much stronger. This earth energy, even though this has that money energy, this earth energy makes it feel like you are better grounded. You are in a better position to face whatever this is that you've been afraid of. Okay? Yeah, like I said, it's best if I don't try to try to interpret too much. That's what I was getting. I put it out there. My Cancers, let me know what it means. Please, you know that I'm always, I don't like anyone being in fear, but it does feel like, again, with this grounded energy, it feels like you stand strong. Okay, reversed, healer of thought. So this would be the Queen of Air energy. Your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best you can. You will meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. That courageous reminds me back to here. But things are moving, there are things that are going to start happening much faster for you. So again, this is going to keep you grounded. Your money situation is getting better. Have a little balance in what you're paying off. You're going to confront your fears, and it's because of this that you do. And then things start happening faster. You're starting, you spread your wings, you live. You're going to enjoy your life again. Okay? Okay. Oops. Let's see what we have. What crystal or energy for my Cancers we have. Here we are. Yeah, so there is a restoration of balance and coming back into your life. Okay. Rose quartz. Oh, I love rose quartz. There could be some love coming too. Unconditional love, romance, nourishing, soothing. Rose quartz is lovely. Do I? Somewhere in here. Oh, it's on the bottom there. Okay. Anyway, my Cancers. Balance is restored. Okay, take a moment, my Cancers, and go over there, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You know you keep me moving and you keep me going, so thank you. As always, my Cancers, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.